There seems to be a pattern to these conflicts. If the brutality is savage enough, but it has to be super savage for the world community to acknowledge that Hamas or one of these terrorist organizations has done something awful. There's an outpouring of sympathy. But then once the victim begins to fight back in a way that shows self-esteem with intention to end the violence permanently, the world community starts to constrict and tighten and be afraid of what that looks like. And of course, the pathological societies that are these criminal or terrorist organizations exploit that timidity in the face of extreme violence and use it in a propaganda war to enhance and promote that very same activity. So once retaliation starts, it's whoa, 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 slow down. Don't do that. Oh, don't do that. Of course, it's impossible for a victim to defend himself with a referee on the outside telling him he can't do the things he needs to do to end the threat. It's disappointing to see the rhetoric of Benjamin Netanyahu, which is, we're going to obliterate Hamas, we're going to end them, and then to watch him capitulate slowly, but we knew this was going to happen. It's a shame to watch our own president and our Secretary of State talk tough and then go over there and actually sit down with the boss and sit down with Palestinian terrorist organizations and attempt to negotiate with them. What we have to get to the heart of is why this is happening. I mean, I think objectivists are the ones who have the actual answers as to why this is happening. It's going to happen over and over again. I've lost faith that even Israel has the self-esteem to defend itself fully against the insane people out there. And what's even more troubling is how widespread the acceptance of Palestinian violence has become. I think we owe this to decades of anti-colonialist education that's sort of imbued our youth with this concept that Israel and any Western culture is colonial, and that colonialism is connected to a type of oppression and violence that should be fought by any means necessary. And so you have the irony of quote unquote leftist supposed people who peaceniks celebrating the beheading of children and the raping of women, advocating for it, and even saying, we are Palestine. For anybody who thinks there's a distinction between the population that elected Hamas and supports them by about 80% and the terrorists themselves, it's too difficult to tell the differences. There is one, and it's not Israel's responsibility to tell the difference. It's Israel's responsibility to end the threat.